Happy Friday. Welcome to Trinity Family 5 Minute Friday. I'm Andrew, and this is Bree Weens, and we are a Trinity family.
We're looking at technology and how it affects our families and wanting to ask critical questions of what is the best use of this technology or not use of it by looking at what could be the pitfalls.
And this week, we're talking about air conditioning.
It can get hot in these summer months, and it can be nice to turn on some air conditioning. But what is it costing your family?
Yeah, we had a fun experience this last week, actually, where I took our kids out berry picking, and we were picking in an area where the trees were growing right next to a parking lot. So the blacktop, and it was the morning, but it was over 80 degrees. Sun was out, really radiating off of that, and so it was warm. It was hot. We'd been out picking for over an hour, and kids weren't complaining about it, but everybody's sweating. We're drinking lots of water, and then we get in the car. And you can imagine how hot the car was after that point. And it's kind of like, nobody touch anything metal. We don't want any blisters. It's incredibly hot. And later, Eli brought it up, and he's our oldest son, and he was saying, oh, I thought I was so hot picking. And then I got in the car, and all I could think about was getting back outside where I could pick again, and it wasn't so hot. And it just so typifies what the experience of air conditioning can be like in a different scenario, but we create this place where it's just so nice, and when we're elsewhere, all we can think about, oh, I just want to get back in there. And the problem with that is it cheats us out of things. We seek that comfort, and we miss out on other stuff.
Such as being outside, just like we said. And that can cheat us out of health
Yep.
areas. So like getting sunlight, vitamin D, which seems like everybody's missing out on. Getting in contact with the earth, swimming, movement. So all these things we get more of when we're outside. And so when we don't have the environment that's super comfortable, everybody is wanting to get outside because at least there's a breeze or you can find some shade. So there's the health factor, but then there's also the exploration factor. What are you missing when you're not being outside? What bugs, what cool things you can make maybe with your hands or the garden or picking berries for the whole rest of the year. So there's that, and then that doesn't even go into monetary cost, carbon footprint, environmental stuff. So there's just so many different avenues that we could be missing out on by using too much air conditioning, because we're not saying don't have air conditioning in your car so you can keep berry picking. We have air conditioning in our car because we felt like it was kind of a health hazard driving sometimes. So just be aware of what this is costing you. I think it's also costing memories.
Yeah, and that's really the spirit that we're offering all of this. It's just a question, okay, let's look at these, and where are the pitfalls, the potential pitfalls? But yeah, you bring up memories, and I think there's many layers to that, but there's just the simple beauties of seasons, and the simple beauties of the change in temperature even within a day, and that gift of waking up early because that's the cool time and we're going to get out and do something, or the gift of it's really hot and we're just going to go lay down and take a siesta, or the gift of it's been hot today but we open up the windows and we're going to bed now and we can feel maybe not that cool air but that little bit cooler air than earlier blowing through our windows, and we can hear the cicadas, we can hear the bullfrogs, and
there are just different things that you do in the summer then.
Yep.
Because it is hot. You're not in here baking bread and cookies like you would in the winter. You're outside, exploring, doing fun stuff.
Yeah. And so, there's just so many things. I mean, with regards to the comfort too, I think when you talk about memory making, memories are so often made in the uncomfortable. And when everything's comfortable, it's easy for us to sink into a place where we're not making great scenes. Mm-hmm. We're not doing those unique things. And
everything kind of just blurs together.
We complain about our kids not getting outside and playing, just being on technology all day, but it's so easy and comfortable to do that when it's easy and comfortable inside. And so our challenge to you is to just evaluate where your family's at. And are there places and things that air conditioning is stealing from you that you could reclaim just with intentionality or by turning it off sometimes?
And so the way you can do that is by going on an air conditioning break.
Mm-hmm.
So just take a break. It could be a day, it could be a week, make those evaluations. What were the negatives? What were the positives? How do we want to proceed from there as a family so that we can be a strong unit and a family and together making memories that'll last a lifetime.
So, happy evaluating, happy sweating, and happy Friday to you.